So what happened after President Kennedy and Premier Khrushchev worked out a solution?
The problem was that Kennedy and Khrushchev worked out the deal themselves without consulting Fidel Castro. And so now the Cubans had to be convinced to follow through with the plan. He actually learned about the deal by listening to the radio broadcasts of the American imperialists. So since Mikoyan had previous positive dealings with the Cuban leadership, Khrushchev dispatched Mikoyan to smooth things over and convince Castro to comply. He had a number of key goals. One, he had to convince the Soviets that their safety was assured and that there wasn't going to be an invasion, even though the missiles were to be removed. Two, he had to convince them that the U.S. promise not to invade would be kept in the future. Three, he had to explain why Khrushchev didn't consult them before making and announcing the decision. Four, he had to get them to agree to on-site inspections to prove that the missiles were no longer there so the Americans would drop the blockade or quarantine. Five, he needed to convince them not to fire on U.S. overflights of the island. So he had quite a job ahead of him.